Hello and welcome to my channel. Today our topic will be the personal pronouns. In German, we are saying to the personal pronouns Personalpronomen. And we will learn when we are using the personal pronouns and what are the personal pronouns. First of all, we must learn what are the personal pronouns. I wrote it on the right side. Here we can see the personal pronouns. We are starting with ich. Ich is I. We are pronouncing it like ich, I. And then du, it's you. Ist he. Sie ist she. Es is it. In this case, we are conjugating the verbs with the personal pronouns. And that's why we are saying for he, sie is she, and es is it. But in this case, when the personal pronoun is holding the noun, then these three things are always it in German. But I will teach you this after 2 minutes. We are going on with wir. Wir means we directly. Ihr is the plural you. When you are talking directly to a group of persons, for example, 2 or 3 persons, then you are saying ihr in German, and in English you are saying you. Here, this sie, we are writing it always with the capital letter S. When you are writing it in the middle of the sentence, it must be always with the capital letter, and it means the respect sie. When you want to show respect to the other person, we are using this sie. And the last sie means they. When you are talking about a group of persons, then we are using this sie. Let us repeat the personal pronouns again. Ich, du, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie und sie. Now, when we are using these personal pronouns, we are using these personal pronouns to conjugate verbs. We have in German regular and we have irregular verbs. Like for example, kommen. Kommen is a regular verb and 160% of the verbs are in German regular. But how we are conjugating the regular verbs? It's very easy. You can only play with E and N here in the end. You can't play with komm. Komm is the Stamm of the verb. That's why we can only play with this E and N. 160% of the verbs we are conjugating like this. Then I can write directly ich komm, because I can't play with komm. I can write du komm. Sie es komm. In sie es it's the same, right? Wir kommen. Ihr kommt. Sie und sie kommen. Right now, what happens to the ending? When we are saying I come, ich komm, we are adding an I. Ich komme. And in du kommst with st. Sie es kommt. Wir kommen. Ihr kommt. Sie und sie kommen. The endings are always in the same in the regular verbs. It's like ich komme, du kommst, sie es kommt, wir kommen, ihr kommt, sie und sie kommen. But what about the irregular verb? The irregular verb sein. In sein we don't have any rule because it's irregular. And 130% of the verbs are irregular verbs. You must learn them because they don't have a rule. Now, sein means to be. And how we are conjugating to be? Let us see. Ich bin. I am. Du bist. Sie es ist. Wir sind. Ihr seid. Sie und sie sind. Now, this is the verb to be. Let us repeat. Ich bin. Du bist. Sie es ist. Wir sind. Ihr seid. sie und sie sind. Now, this is to be. When we are using the verb to be, we are using the verb to be for adjective verbs, for adjectives. For example, good, bad, or to explain our abilities or skills, right? For example, for our name, I am la 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 la. I am 66 years old. Then we are using always the verb sein. But I will make a video about the verb sein, then you can understand it much better. Here our topic will be only the Personalpronomen. That's why the first thing when we are using the personal pronouns is when we are conjugating the verbs. We are using always the personal pronouns. Now the second thing here. Now, you know that in German we have some articles. And the articles here are der, certain article, die, das, and we have the plural die. Now, we have here in this case a noun. What is the difference between German and English? This is very important. When you are saying, das ist die Lampe, you are saying in English, this is the lamp. Then when you want to go on, because you don't want to say again, you don't want to repeat the noun again and again. That's why you must use a personal pronoun here. And in English, we are saying always for everything it. When it's a thing, then you are saying it is expensive. But in German, you must look at the noun's article. It's die. And when the noun's article is die, you can't write S because it is S. You must write instead of it, sie here. We are writing she in this case, but it means it. It has a double meaning. It's die is sie. And then we are saying sie ist teuer. It is expensive. Right? And here, the second example. Das ist der Computer. This is the computer. The computer's article is der. And you don't want to again repeat the computer is cheap. You must use for that a personal pronoun. Here for der we are writing always er. Er ist billig. I'm talking about the computer here. It is cheap. Er ist billig. Third example is das ist das Buch. This is the book. Here in this case, es ist neu. It is new. Because the article of book is das Buch. And for das, we are writing always es. It is new. Here, for the plural die, we are writing always sie. In this case, again, a little bit a short review. When the article of the noun is der, you can write instead of the noun in the nominative case er. When the article is die, you can write instead of the noun sie. When the article is das, you can write instead of the noun es. And when you write, when it's in the plural form die, you can write instead of it sie. And let us repeat the phonetic. Das ist die Lampe. Sie ist teuer. Das ist der Computer. Er ist billig. Das ist das Buch. Es ist neu. I hope you enjoy my video, and please, so don't forget to subscribe my channel. You can write comments down. I will answer you when you have some questions, and we will see us in the next video. Take care. Tschüss, liebe Leute. Auf Wiedersehen.